Hey guys, Nate, the Outdoor Outdoorsman, and I'm currently in preparations to make a bow drill set. I'm going to be doing that in the next couple days, hopefully, or within the next couple weeks before May ends. But I figure I should work on making a proper bird's nest. I received this as a gift from my father a couple years ago, and it's a fire piston. If you don't know what a fire piston is it's a device used to make fire through pressure or rapid compression of oxygen, or just gas in general. Basically, the physics of it is gases heat up as they get compressed, and we use that to our advantage with a fire piston. Some say they're unreliable. And I may also agree, I haven't successfully done it. But you know what? That's never stopped me before. I was out on a trip, and you guys hopefully saw a video of it. But I have a bag full of cedar bark. So I'm going to take some of it. I'm not going to take all of it because I need some of it for my bow drill. Bird's nest, but I'm going to grab some of this for myself, and I'm going to break some of it down to make at least the inner portion of a bird's nest. It's also going to give me some good proper practice. That's breaking down really nicely. Some of the thicker pieces I'll put aside for right now and just focus on these smaller bits. This is the skill I've been trying to work on, is breaking down tender sources. Getting better at it, I would say. It's better than when I was originally starting. And I'm really glad I found a good source of cedar in the area. Because that's the fibery stuff that I need. Paper birch, or white birch, depending on what you want to call it. Some yellow birch. In this case, we're going to do a good mix of tinder sources instead of just choosing one. Though for this I am going to be using char cloth in the I'm going to be using a bit of char cloth, but I'm going to try and use as little as possible. And you know what I like about paper birch too? Is that while it does go up pretty quickly, I can actually use it as a board as well. Now what I've been shown is with white birch or paper birch, what you generally want to do is strip it into layers and then process it down. See how basically I'm separating out the layers? Because you want to get it as thin as possible, so then when you go to process it down, it's a lot less marginal. Just think, a couple months ago, I was actually really bad at this. And I'm actually very proud of myself at how much better I've gotten at doing this. Through some instruction, through friends like you guys. You guys have really taught me a lot, and every bit of advice, even if I know, sometimes even if I know what you guys are, I know what you've told me before, I've heard it before, I always appreciate any bit of advice I'm given. Like even as simple as being told, well, yellow birch, I can see. Take some scrapings. So. So now what I'm going to do, I will admit, this bird nest should really be bigger than it is, but any bit left over that I'm not using goes straight into my tinder bag. When I said this thing is full, I mean like I've literally jammed this thing full of cedar. This thing is birch, yellow birch, white birch, jute and has magnesium in here. If I can't get a fire going from what's in here, then I'm doing something wrong. So I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna move over to the fire lab, and I'm gonna prep this thing out. I really just want flame with this, as I'm not actually trying to get a fire going, but I just want to successfully get this going. So bear with me.